Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched In the Flesh, Season 2, Episode 3. And from the prior episode we learned that Kiernan can't make his travels to France because his passport is not current due to his PDS, and his father looks online and finds some information that he would have to wait 6 months if he were to renew his application, and he would have to go through the whole giving back to the community scheme that was instituted by Mrs. Martin. And she goes out into the woods where where Sam was shot, and it's actually a very sad scene because she keeps asking Jem, well, where's the body? And Zeb was the one that hacked it up. Actually, he hacked it up and he burnt it and he buried the bones in different places, and he said no one will ever find it. No one will ever find his remains. I thought, oh, how terrible. Kiernan and Simon, the prophet, they're given a job, the give back to the community scheme, back at the holding cell where there are two rabid zombies, and they're told to clean out the cage. And the woman who is responsible for keeping them there, they're going to be treated at the treatment center, but of course Simon says you have no idea how awful those places are, and they don't treat them well. If you think that this woman here who is looking after them treats them very well, she was abusing them. She would take a collar and she would yank him out, I mean really, really harshly, out of the holding cell, and it was really hard to view that. And Simon tries to steal the keys so he can release them and get them out to the wild because he thinks that would be more humane, and they would be prosperous, and more than likely they would be shot by the remainder of the uprising. And they're talking about the second rising, and the first rising versus the second rising. And of course Miss Martin, she talks to Henry's mother, and she tells him, well, he's psychic, and when he was rising up from the grave he could feel the feet walking over it, and he was not very keen on that because he has his own personal space, and he found that very unsettling. And there's more to this episode. Haley and Amir, they're together, and Haley was married to Freddie, and Freddie hasn't been taking his neurotriptyline, and he begins to turn. Of course, Zeb takes him, ties him up, and he almost kills him. And at the end of the episode, Kiernan gets kissed by Simon, and I did not see that coming. I thought, holy Moses. Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. I did not think that either one of those characters was gay, but yeah, it makes it all the more interesting, I think, and I'm intrigued to see how the final episodes of the season will pan out. Till next time, live long, prosper. Arrivederci.